That's Victor. I've been writing some workout programs. I also taught them about meditation. Ultimately, people always ask, Ike, what is the secret? It's not really a secret. It's an unspoken secret. It's meditation. That's the only way I'm able to train like a madman supernaturally for hours and hours and hours. Because the energy gets stuck. It gets stuck in your body, gets stuck in your muscles. How to get rid of that muscle, or that pain, or that soreness. It's stretching, it's breath work. How do you maintain your energy levels with your breath? And what makes you strong is the oxygen in your blood. So obviously, logically, if you can breathe more, you can have more energy, you know? So there's many different ways of meditating, you know? I think that the meditation that I'm about to teach you is called the White Lotus meditation. But there's many different ones. There's meditations on colors, on geometries, and just not thinking. The easiest one is just sitting there and trying not to think, just trying to clear your mind. Anything that comes up, you're trying to just release it. You see, I'm a very advanced yogi because I'm sitting on like some hard floor. So in the beginning, you want to get yourself like a yoga mat or something, but I'm so used to this that I can actually sit on a hard floor as well. And yeah, I just want to show you the most basic way to start. And like I said, this is the most rewarding thing in life you're going to achieve. Like, many people are addicted to things, addicted to sex, addicted to drugs. But if you learn how to meditate and just be zen, there's no better feeling in this world than that. So the working out actually gets you to the point where you finally release all these energies. And then in the end, you're just in complete communion with the universe, with God. And you just sit there and everything's good. You're in total bliss, right? So, what else needs to be said? Disclaimers. Yeah, so let's just start it off here, and I'll add on to it later. Well, you start off with stretching. First of all, you want to stretch your lower back. Most times when you work out, whether your energies all get stuck, right in your lower back, right? Here and everywhere, right? So you want to stretch out your lower back by leaning forward. The more you can, the better, right? I'm not going to go crazy right now. I'm just going to show you two. And then there's something called Kriya Yoga, which is spinal flexor yoga, which is designed to open up the different centers, energy gates that you have in your body, right? So you got to do them a certain way. First, you start off with this one. You'll stretch your spine 1, 2, 10 times. You're supposed to do it 104 times, but I abbreviated the version because right here you stretch everything from your neck down to here, right? You want to do that 10 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right? 10 times. Then you face another way. Here, my knee's still a little injured, so I can't really sit all the way down, but if you got a regular working knees, you just sit down on your feet, on your heels, and you do 10 exhalation, inhalation, flexes, spinal flexes this way, right? Like a cat. You bring in your chest, you bring it out. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 times, right? Now, you grab here and 10 times this way, right? Boom, 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 boom. That exhalations, and inhalation, exhalations. And next one, stretch your hands out like this, bring in like this, and you count 1. That's 1, okay? Every left round, that's 2. That's 4. So you would open all the little tightnesses in you. Just doing that, trying to see where your back is tight. Because that's what I said, that's where the energy gets stuck, along your back. Whether it be lower back, upper back, side back, shoulders. It's always usually around your back, right? Yeah. From here, total blurry lights. And from here, you'll go back, hands crossed like this. 10 teeter-totters left and right, right? Boom, 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 boom. From there, now, you just pull up your neck and you sit up, open up your neck. Like up here, the shoulders, you're shrugging your shoulders 10 times, inhale, exhale. The last one is just your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're ready for your meditation. So beginners, they can just sit like this, right? Like I said, get a mat. It's just painful if you don't have a mat, especially if you don't know the advanced yogi sit. Just sit like this, right? Sit like this. You start off, you inhale. Hold your breath for 16 seconds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You exhale, all here. Make sure you breathe here. Don't breathe from you up here. Breathe down here. Exhale all the way. Then hold the breath here for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big inhale. You don't have to move your hands. You can just sit, but big inhale. Again, you hold your breath for 60 seconds, right? You will count up to 10. You do to 10 repetitions. From 10, you count down till 0. You know, so that's the beginning. It's called White Lotus meditation. You know, we'll teach you how to center your mind, center your breath, and also help you with the amplitude of your breath, because you want to inhale as big as you can, expand that neck, which is your body, and then compress it also all the way you can. So now you create this big amplitude of your breath, and throughout the whole day, when you start your day like that, now throughout your whole breath, you have more time to think. You know, remember, this is like, you know, like data. The breath is like data, right? You're breathing in, you're inhaling consciousness, and the more you inhale, the more you can think, the faster you can think, the more your body can work. That means the more you got to create an amplitude of your breath in the morning. Also, you're preparing the day. It's like starting your car. You get through the day easier, right? The evening meditation is a little bit of different mindsets. You're not preparing for the day. You're trying to dissolve the day. You kind of let it review past what happened to you. You release all the tensions, all the energy that you just transmuted, and you finish the day, right? So it's 2 different meditations, sunrise and sunset meditation. And then last but not least, I want to show the advanced yogi sit, which you want to aspire to, because it really helps the most. You will put this foot here on your left calf, right? This foot on your left calf, and then you put this one on top the right calf, right? So now my ankles don't even hurt no more because they're not touching the ground, right? And this sit right here is just the best, you know, because from here you can stretch forward, stretch all your lower back, you can stretch to the side, you can stretch this way, you can stretch up, you can just sit, and you can literally straighten up in your spine. So if you can't do this sit yet, the best thing is to try and stretch and learn how to do this sit, you know. I'll show you one more time when you get into it. We'll put this feet, maybe sometimes the other foot is easier for other people. We'll put it on the left calf, and then you take your left foot, put it on the right calf. Boom. And now you're totally even with the ground. See, you're all connected to the earth. You're sitting up. Optimally, when you're inhaling, you kind of want to lean back, right? Stretch up. When you're exhaling, you're coming in, but you still want to stand up in your spine, right? And then from here, after you did all your breath work too, you can just actually just enjoy and sit. Also, gazing is a great thing. Just try to look straight and try to not focus your gaze on everything, and let the universe just flow in front of you, right? You know, let it just be energy, and don't break it down into like this forms, but just let it be. And then it changes, like your brain changes the little state of vibration, and it turns into like, almost like a liquid, you know? Everything turns into a liquid. But that is the little meditation I want to give along the way. To start with, there's many higher levels of meditation. Like there's a 441 matrix meditation where you gotta know about the 1320 frequency. You gotta know about sacred geometry, about the toroidal field. You gotta know about the 7 chakras, about the different gates on your head as well, where those chakras correspond, and how the days of the week of a different calendar are like aligned to the chakras, and the different code affirmations to activate those chakras, right? But that's another day. For now, the Lotus meditation is really great, good to start with. The White Lotus meditation is good to start with, and get to it. It's going to really help you get to the next level. It's like driving a car or anything. Like if you keep meditating, it's like flying. You enter this new universe of a dimension that you couldn't if you don't do it. You know, it's very similar to praying too. Like, so I like to learn prayers. I pray before my meditation. I pray after, and then you just go totally centered and clear, and nothing in the world really throws at you can bring you off balance. And that's my little first guide for meditation. Right, meditation is about thinking about the perspective of the sun, how the sun vibrates into the yin and the yang, right? And then the yin and the yang mix each other, so you have a mix between the yin and the yang, and then the mix between the yin and yang mix each other, and you got this pyramid coming down, right, of these mixes of energies, and it's kind of like a tree of life, you feel me? So you do it around the 10 numbers, and then you double the 10 numbers around the 10, you mirror it, so you got a totality of 20, and you meditate on the progression of a number, you feel me? How the 1 is split into 2 to 3, to 4, and the 5, and how this constantly happens, you know, constant process of this happening.